Well, that's it. We're gonna see Chun-Li and Fluttershy in an Iron Woman match. It's gonna be huge for Beach Blast. But up next is our main event of the evening. It's Cat Noir versus one half of the multiplayer champions, Johnny Cage. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is actually the in-ring debut of Cat Noir, or Chat Noir if you're French. I don't know, it's just the official theme. After this match, I will be announcing the team that will face Lucas Hackett at Beach Blast. And here comes... That might be his name. That's a very odd Twitter, considering that that's totally not his real name. Just like the Mark's real name is not Jeff Bravo. I'm waiting. Oh god, he's got the Finn Balor entrance. We have to wait. Johnny Cage was not too keen on the attack the Nick Club had on number one contenders to their consequences, CJ and Niko. Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of not being too keen. Oh, jeez. That was miraculous. Oh my goodness, I'm Johnny Cage of the Dudes with Attitudes. I want to work on Cat Noir. I will be announcing the participants in the 5-on-5 CCW versus RCCW match later on in the main event of the evening. But this is our last match of the night. Cat Noir taking on Johnny Cage of the Dudes with Attitudes, one half of the multiplayer champions. And the Nick Club, remember, they're not finished with the Dudes with Attitudes. They're going to the Dudes in the Nick Club will face off as soon as on the return of SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob, who was taken out with an injury thanks to Adam Aries tossing him off a ladder. Nick Club demanded. They said that they were robbed and they demanded another go. And there's a missile dropkick from the middle rope by Johnny Cage. And Matt Clager did agree, they were unfairly robbed of the championships. So upon the return of SpongeBob, that was the catch. They have to wait until SpongeBob returns, which honestly shouldn't be much longer. He's been training, he can walk, as you can see from No Way Out when he attacked Adam Aries, but he's not yet cleared to compete. Doc Gallows said that by the end of Beach Blast, he should be cleared to compete. Now, after Beach Blast, we're going to have the House Show 4, and then we're going to have Subscriber Scramble, Great Balls of Fire. So that's when that'll happen. Well, hold up here, Cat Noir. Oh, look at this float over DDT there. Wow, spiked him. Cat Noir. No, Cat Noir gets hit with a knee to the face by Cage. And Cage went for a punch there. Cat Noir delivering these high kicks. And a Pele kick there from Cat Noir. Phoenix Splash went awry there. Oh, a nice kick to the face? To the side? I don't know. Cat Noir is down for the count. Not exactly down for the count, but he's down. Oh, rib breaker. There's the Cage Buster. Johnny Cage's patented move. His patented rib cage buster. And there's the Swan. No, went for a middle rope Swanton bomb. Did not get it. Cat Noir. Like I said, it's his in-ring debut. We've seen him before on perhaps maybe a couple of Rick's reviews. But that's about it. And Cat Noir now clotheslines Johnny Cage to the outside. What's he going for here, Hulk? Oh, wait a minute, Cat Noir. Gonna be like that Cat Light Agility. There's the Baseman Plancha. A spaceman plancha. The other thing more miraculous than that was probably the like the sudden jump, like from Spider-Man on #1 Contenders night. He didn't get any momentum whatsoever. There's a cover on Cat Noir 1, and Noah kick out at 1. That was miraculous. Johnny Cage now with a knee to the back. Oh, but no, missing the punch to the face. And why are you kneeling? Don't kneel. Don't kneel in front of the Pledge of Allegiance. That's like a joke from that one guy. Clothesline. Wait a minute, Cat Noir now. Another clothesline. Jump into the corner. Using his cat-like agility. Ducks the clothesline from Cage and a jumping clothesline followed up by a kip-up of his own. Cat Noir is on fire! Oh, wait, hold up. He calls it the cat got your tongue. There's the cat got your tongue. That neck breaker there. That half Nelson neck breaker. And there's a whip there. Crack that whip. A doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And now, wait a minute. Hold up. Look at Johnny Cage here with fall-away slam. Very impressive from Johnny Cage. Oh, and Johnny Cage looking for the cage kick. Or the Shadow Kick XD. Or EX. Oh, there it is. The Shadow Kick. 1. And Cat Noir just kicks out at 1. Shows you the resolve and the resilience of Cat Noir. Who for some reason, oh, a nice shooting star press there, but for some reason is not being booked along with the other Nick Club in CCW. So why is that, Lucas? Oh! So what, is Cat Noir no longer part of Nick Club? Well, here he is, because at least he was part of Nickelodeon at one point. Oh, waiting for the cage kick! Drop kick to the back. His head just hit the turnbuckle. And Cat Noir now signaling the end. What's he going for? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's going for his new finisher. He called it the new one he does here. There's the cat lateral damage. That's cat lateral damage. And now he's ascending to the top very swiftly, going for the Cataclysm. There's the Cataclysm by Cat Noir. 2, and no! Johnny Cage somehow, some way, just kicked out of the Cataclysm. Well, the cat lateral damage followed by the Cataclysm. Oh, but Johnny Cage, forearm, another forearm, and Johnny Cage now off the ropes, clothesline, and a bulldog. And Johnny Cage now went for the rib buster, but no, Cat Noir again countering it. Calf kick there by Cat Noir, by Chat Noir, whatever you prefer. I don't know, is he French? Whether it's French or American versions, you can decide for yourself. Sling blade! A sling blade there. I went for a high kick there. Johnny Cage, fists aplenty, going to work on Cat Noir. Clothesline, taking down the not so ferocious feline, and whips Steve Patrick out of the ring. What a dick move is that? Oh, wait a minute. Eye pop. Ball buster. Oh, right in the cat bells. Hold up. Oy vey, or whatever they say in France. Oh, ay Dios mío, that's what I say. There's the cage kick, but Cage, you took out the referee. And Steve Patrick now in the ring, and Cage is now just confronting the he's like telling him, what the heck, you gotta hurry up. Well, maybe you should have taken him out. Cat got your tongue. There's the cat got your tongue. That distraction might have just cost Johnny Cage big time. Cat Noir sent to the top. There's the Cataclysm. The Cataclysm connects. 1, 2, 3. And that ends it. There it is, folks. Finito. Cat Noir is victorious. There's that float over DDT. Cat Noir pulling off a big one here tonight against the tag champions, sending a message to the multiplayer champ saying, the Nick Club, we're not done with you. We're not done with you just yet. And you gotta think that that's really putting the Nick Club back into fruition, back on track for those for the multiplayer championships. Yeah. I'm just looking at the... Never mind. But yeah, theirs is where it ended. There's the cat got your tongue. Cat got your tongue there. Cat Noir then delivers the Cataclysm to finish it off. To put the icing on the cake. The feline has caught the mouse. Maybe another cat pun. I don't know. Cat Noir is victorious here tonight in the main event of the evening. Up to the fast, up to the test when things go wrong. What a miraculous victory. Hey, wait a minute, Nico Bellic from behind. Nico getting a measure of revenge for that cheap attack. Oh, wait a minute, there's Danny Phantom and Timmy Turner. Other members of the Nick Club. Oh, man, the other members of the Nick Club have arrived. Oh, you never do that to the Nick Club. They always have the numbers game and... Wait, what's going on? Oh, wait a minute! Patrick! CJ's laid out! CJ is laid out! Backstage! Oh, my goodness. And, hey, wait, Patrick! He just caught Johnny Gat! Johnny Gat just got caught from behind. Johnny Gat must have been coming out to help, try to help, but the Nick Club. Oh, this was an ambush. The Nick Club sending a message to both CJ and Nico and the dudes, saying we're not done with those titles. Those titles will be ours. Oh man, the Nick Club. The Nick Club. Oh my goodness. And Patrick's hammering away. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is brutalizing poor Johnny Gat. He needs to get out of there. If you get my drift, and oh, wait a minute, Patrick going for that gut wrench release powerbomb. There it is. The sandbag gut wrench. Look at Patrick hopping in rage. Hopping and mad. He's hopping mad. He's like a frog. He's hopping mad. Hopper Crockington. Oh, that's not a time to crack a joke. Oh, and he's got him up. He's got him up. The Nick Club has taken out both teams for Beach Blast. There is the rock cutter. The rock cutter there. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Danny Phantom's got Johnny Cage. There's the Phantom Cutter. The Phantom Cutter. And the Nick Club got Nico up. There's the Boot of Tune. Oh, I gotta get in the ring, folks. I have got to get in the ring to announce the match. Let me just step aside the rubble here. Now, some of you may know when I first announced Beach Blast, I offered a challenge to Lucas Hackett for a friendly 5-on-5 elimination tag match. CCW versus RCCW. And Lucas Hackett accepted the challenge. He chose Cat Noir, Dipper Pines, Danny Phantom, Peter Griffin, and Homer Simpson. And before I continue, I want to thank you, Lucas, for choosing superstars that were, you know, part of both of our rosters, considering my space problems. But I also want to ignore my phone that just rung, but I also want to address some issues. A couple of subscribers said they wanted to volunteer to be part of the team, and I deeply appreciate that, Steven and Victor Wolf, and Wesley Lane and Woosley, but I've decided against adding you onto the team. Now, I thank you so much for offering to be part of our team, but I felt that it would be unfair to some of the active guys in RCCW who will be staying in RCCW. Guys who deserve to be on the card but haven't made it on the card just as yet. And I do, like I said, I deeply appreciate it. And you will be repaid for your troubles, for offering. And again, thank you so much. But critic superstars like you guys, I just don't think that fit in with the RCCW criteria. Meaning, I would like to have guys who are going to stay in RCCW and guys who met what the original RCCW was going to be about. You know, original characters. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, that's CW. I meant fictional characters. So, thank you guys so much. And without further ado, I want to announce Team RCCW that will face Team CCW at Beach Blast. Here they are, folks.
kicking some ass, got plays for days, got guns galore, got turbo motors, evades and more with bear traps and hand grenades. Pull the pistol like a maniac right in your face. Popping off caps, leave a trail of cuts. Sitting on my chair, stretching my nuts. Don't stop when I shoot full auto is on. Your ass is grass and I'm mowing the lawn. Hot lead to the head and I won't stop. What you through gonna do when I hack and chop? All these bitches are prima donnas. I'll stuff my face with Jimmy Jump. Hang up for a minute while I'm dropping the deuce.
Forgot to mention, folks, I'm picking up the mic here for a second. We have a new debuting superstar, part of Team RCCW. So forgot to mention that, so let's bring him out right now, folks. I think you're really gonna love him. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Team RCCW, or Team Rick. Bruiser Bonifer, Joe Wolf, Jack, Deadpool, whose theme was interrupted by ads, fuck you ads, and Gordon Freeman, the newest hiree in RCCW. I sense big things coming from Mr. Freeman. And I cannot wait for Beach Blast, Lucas. This is going to be one hell of a fight. And I have a lot of respect for you, but we gotta put that aside for one night to prove who is the better league. As much as we are friends, Lucas, as much respect as I have for you, as much as I, want to be nice, I gotta be competitive. I gotta say that RCCW is gonna claw its way to the top, and it's gonna beat CCW at Beach Blast. Love you, buddy. But you're in our turf now, boy. I'll see you all, Beach Blast! Rick C signing off!